Hello and welcome back to Valeria's Corner and playing Final Fantasy XII. We're right back at it. I'm so sorry it's been a while. Where to begin? 2 weeks ago, me and my boyfriend and his mom, they lost Sasha, their beloved puppy dog. She was 15 years old. She wasn't a puppy, but she was kind of a mixed dog. He found her when he was like 7. So they've had her for a really long time, so that's why I haven't been around, is because, well, I had her for at least 2 years of my life, and she was such a good puppy. Stubborn and a little selfish, but she was the love of my life. I loved her, so that's why I was gone for a couple weeks, like sporadically making things. I didn't have it in me to do it. I still kind of don't now, but I'm trying to push myself to like, we have her home now. We got her cremated and we got her paw print. We just need to engrave her name on this piece of like shiny, really cute metal. It's like a nice goldish silver. Get her name etched on there and place it on her urn. So we do have her home. So things are getting a little better. But that's why the hiatus. So anyways, I left off. We grabbed a special, like, gem of sorts. Oh no, this is terrible. Why is it lagging so hard? Okay. It doesn't like full screen. I do apologize for that little hiccup. If you couldn't tell, Balthier ran off like 5 seconds later than he should have. But now it's fine. That was scary. So yeah, we got the gem, and we were on the rooftop because Vaughn was trying to run away from Balthier and Fran. He assumed they just want the gem he just took. And Empire was there. So the ship Ifrit started shooting down on the Rabanastre Palace. And yeah, things were not going well. Luckily, Fran and Balthier had a hover bike craft thing to save Vaughn, but we crashed into the sewers, luckily. So, yeah. Now we're here in the sewers with Vaughn and Balthier. So, a weird team up, but also kind of a bonus for Vaughn since he wants to be a space pirate. So, yeah. We're going to team up with these two and see if we can't get out of here safe. Balthier wanted to check something out. As I thought, you don't know much about Gambits yet, do you? I kind of do, sir. Listen carefully. I don't care to repeat myself. For each Gambit, you can combine one action with a target for that action. I'm really bad at them. Example, you can arrange that Cure can be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Use that. Of course, one error of judgment, and you could well find yourself throwing punches at a same ally. If you have good head on your shoulders, it should come easily, blah, blah, blah. So here we go. This is the Gambit screen. You can reach it from the party menu. Create a Gambit. You need only select an action and a target for that action. Let me show you by changing the action to one of my Gambits. So he's got ally, first aid. So he's going to change that to, I guess, a potion. Potions are a bit more useful, but I guess first aid's good for low level right now. Because later on, it's not going to heal much at all. It's kind of sad. Or I just, again, like most games, I don't know what I'm doing. So now, whenever an ally gets hurt, I'll toss a potion his way. Charming, eh? Of course, there's sure a way to get through our stocks of potions, so adjust the target to make sure things don't get out of hand. It's not just any. Change it to like 70%. With a potion this low, you want to change it to like 30% if you have that Gambit, if you bought that like particular command. Because yes, there are Gambit stores in the game that you can buy other actions, I guess, commands. There's stores like, what was it, like Jabbar's Gambits or something. You just go there and they have a few different ones, a lot of them. They're super cheap. It doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, but if you're missing a lot of them, then it will. Because if you need to buy them all, buy them all. I still relearning them since, again, it's been like oh, I don't know, a decade since I played this game really and got back into it, learning all the basics. So even though I'm pretty far in my other game, I'm half-assing it in that game. I just want to make sure the story's not junked. But now where I'm at, I'm confused on classes, so I've been flip-flopping around, like, what classes I should give certain people. But again, I'm not sure exactly what classes to give certain. Except for Penelo, she's really good for Black Mage and, oppressive magic. And Ash is good for defensive magic and healing. So I'd want her to be like a white mage / paladin, for example, because she's really strong for some reason, which I guess you should be. And then Balthier's really good physically, same with Bosch. He's good physically. Fran is the weakest party member, I believe. Like, you might as well just keep her with arching, or I think it's a time battle mage. She uses crossbows. Keep her on crossbows, then she's good. Anything else, not so much. But if you need like a secondary healer, she's pretty decent for secondary healer. I would stick Penelo with like Black Mage and Red Battle Mage. Keep her with those two, because you want her to be able to like at least defend herself. Whereas Fran, she can shoot from a distance and heal from a distance, instead of like Ash is going to be healing and in the fight. And with Vaughn, he's very well balanced for everything, so it's kind of up to you with Vaughn how you want him. I think I want to make him like a monk / samurai. I'm not sure yet. I want to go with him like kind of ridiculous, because apparently he's like top tier, best class, like best character. And then Balthier and Bosch are relatively the same. I think Balthier's stronger, but we'll see later down the road. Alright, so we'll get out of this. I know it went from what classes are to Gambits that are on the screen, but Gambits, you pretty much choose like, oh, foe, weakest to lightning. And then the command for that would be like Sundaga or Thundara. So if the foe we're fighting just happens to be weak to that, instead of whatever I set Penelo's attack to, it'll immediately select to hit the Thundara, because it'll know it's weak to that. As long as you use Libra down the road on a lot of shit, it helps to know later down for other species, and it's somewhat similar if you just keep... Libra is key for Penelo and other characters to know when to use that command. Otherwise, that command's kind of useless if they don't themselves know what that monster is weak to. If that makes sense again. I hope it does. Wow, 8 minutes in, and this is basically me explaining classes and gambits. Now for healing, you can do like, oh, I don't know, character blind. Ally character blind, and the thing is blinda. So that should be somewhat helpful too. Let me see, let me get out of here. And there we go, welcome across crime, blah 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 blah. But yeah, so like... say there you have something that your potions can't heal. The white mage can be like, oh, that character's confused, let me hit it with Insana. Insana will most likely, I think in this game, Insuna gets rid of any one bad thing. Like one bad status effect, like poison or blind or confusion. And if you don't have any potions for confusion, hopefully you know Insana. So there's that. Alright, sorry about that. I was hoping that that wasn't going to take as long. Anyway, so...
Insurgents.
9
Most
minutes
like
in.
they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine, bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
Alright. So yeah, I'm sorry, I was explaining gambits and level and classes. But yeah, so there's that. We still need to make our way out, although I may have to cut it short, so I do apologize for that. Oh, yeah, I may have to set the... Now it'll let me set Gambits. Ugh. I'm gonna go with nearest. You don't know any spells. Do we not have potions? We have nothing, so I can't really do much of anything with... Oh, she can cure. Okay. That works. Say 50%. And you always want anything healing or like removing status effects, you want them on the top. Always prioritize healing. Vaughn's kinda useless, so we'll have him party leader. Whoop. Kinda want to turn that on. Leave it at the bottom. Yep. That's cool, and like you can command them from far away. Ow. Neat. So yeah, there's that. And now they fight on their own. Really, I like it. I like it a lot. Give me that. I'm gonna try to get all the extra tidbits that I can. But I only have like 5 more minutes left. Sorry, I do want to keep these videos kind of short. I don't mean to, but that's the way it works. Any longer? Maybe, maybe not. If you'd like to see them, at least I can at least make this. If there's 5 minutes left, I can just give it 10 more minutes. I don't mind. Make this one a smidge longer because I did like waste most of the time on Gambits and classes, which I do apologize for. It's more ramblings than anything, but it's basically the understanding I get from it. Also, again, it's been like a decade since I played this game, so haha. So much for that. See, right now having him as a machinist is kind of terrible. Because, I have 2 ranged and 1, like, direct melee. I'd rather have 2 melee and 1 ranged. But I don't get you don't get really much of a say until you have the full party with you. Then the freedom to do what you want is there. Which, I guess. I wouldn't say it keeps you from like going too far. I will say that. So once you have the whole team and like the option of meeting them at an airport or whatever it's called, then you can go off and do what you can before the next series of things to do. So I'm learning when to go level up forever before I progress too far in the story to where they're too low. I don't want to do that because that will suck. Because if you get too far in the game to where like your people aren't winning fights at all, it's gonna suck. It's not gonna be fun, or the fights are just gonna be so long and drawn out. Like Balthier here. Oh my goodness, the machinist is so slow. I mean, I guess I could like speed up the fighting. You know, I guess I will. Because I trust Fran will do her thing for the most part. When it's needed. Sorry, I'm very burpy, and I do apologize for that. I did just like chug coffee. But the caveat to having this on the, I guess on the Switch or whatever, like the updated version of it, is that you can like fast forward through areas like this that don't really necessarily matter. I don't exactly know where I'm going, and I'm guessing to Lowtown. So I'm probably wasting my fucking time here. But we'll find out. Sorry. Okay, Fran is doing her thing. I like it. just I didn't have potions to set for them because I don't have potions. So oopsie daisies on that. I'm more so checking to make sure I've seen everything I needed to here. I just don't trust it. Gift, thank you. Ooh, a single potion. Yay. Time to get out. Or at least hurry up. May or may not be a cutscene. I don't remember. Nothing over there. Okay. This may be a cutscene. It looks pretty. Oh, there's a save crystal. Isn't that convenient? Well then, I guess I will leave this video here. So we learned a lot about Gambits, a lot about how they work, and quite a bit on how some of the classes who to pick for, or at least, should I say, it's my opinions on those matters. I wouldn't directly say that you should do these things, blah, blah, blah. No! I fucked up! No! Okay, that's fine. Now we're just gonna swap places. Shit. Anyways, I'll get mad about that later. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!